Hey guys, how are you doing? Okay, I don't have a lot of charge left on my phone right now. It's okay. I couldn't get that reading out of my mind about needing a different perspective in something. So, my bangs were looking better a second ago. It's okay. Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. I don't know. We had the roads to regret and to remorse, the Orion activation. What else do we have? Right there. That's something else. The rebirth by light. Okay, something like that. This Eight of Pentacles card came out again. This came out yesterday. Like, looking at something kind of like in disbelief, I want to say a little bit. Like, you can see he's like looking at this. He's like squinting one eye. He's like really trying to see something from a different perspective. And then we had the Hanged Man card come out, and that's a lot of what that talks about. The Queen of Wands. The thing about the Queen of Wands is that in her card, she doesn't have a salamander. So I need to go to work. I know I need to go to work. That reading I did this morning was really like stuck in my brain. My phone's gonna die. I have to charge it before I can go. Anyways, it's not a big deal. There will be time. I should stay Monday. I usually take Mondays off. I work all weekend now and all week. Anyways, I can do whatever the fuck I want, bitch. Why are you trying to tell me I can't do what I want to do? Okay, we have this Queen of Wands card. We also have this Empress card. And Death. The Queen of Swords. The Empress advises you to embrace your femininity, nurture your creativity, and enjoy the abundance of life. It often represents feminine energy, fertility, and the power of nature. We have warmth and vitality, death, and the Queen of Swords. And then up here we have the warmth, the Empress, the death, and the Queen of Swords. Clear-mindedness, independence, and direct communication. She is a woman that values honesty, truth, and logic. Death card advises you to detach from the old order. You may want to complete unfinished tasks. It is time to move on. You could free yourself to join a sweep of incoming light. The sweep of incoming light. There's some sort of ending here. Like, look, somebody is looking at something really closely, though. The Eight of Pentacles is Sun in Virgo. That talks about, like, really detail-oriented, really focusing on, like, the little things. Not seeing the bigger picture, but really, like, microcosm things, right? You're not thinking about the bigger picture, right? What is the bigger picture trying to tell you? But maybe it is a time, because we are in Virgo season, this is the time maybe to actually look at the small things. Assess the small things. What is the small things telling you? Go either way. If you're somebody that naturally stays focused on the small things, maybe it's time to look at the bigger picture of to why something's not working, or the bigger picture as to why something's coming to an end. If there's a transition. This is a card of exploration, progress, foresight. Represents turning inspiration into a clear action plan and exploring new possibilities and challenges. Future planning. Possibilities, growth, and openness. Nine of Cups. Someone's happy, fine, comfortable. Seek experience that make you happy. Enjoy it and culture. Enjoy art and your culture. Show your charm and grace. Care about others' feelings. We also have the Emperor at the bottom here. The Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, the King of Pentacles. So this Emperor has a lot of people around him. Power and recognition, ambition and logic. Good at concentration, rationality, stepping into or interested in finding new opportunities or new promotions. So we have the Empress and we have the Emperor out here. I would say that this Empress energy could be a culmination of the two, fire as well as the air element here, but there's also a death, which is a transformation. So you could be becoming an Empress energy because of those two elements being so strong, which could talk about your ability to be a social butterfly and be passionate and determined, but also remaining honest and using logic. Right, those two elements work very well together. Fire and air work really good together. So you could be somebody that is balanced in those two elements, or like you just are very strong there, and that's what's kind of giving you that bar up. Bar up to the next rank of being an Empress. You're grateful for something though. Something's very great. You have gratitude. Yeah, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. My hair's looking kind of crazy today. I don't know if I like the yellow so much. I maybe shouldn't have done it twice. I did it 2 times. Just because it wasn't very strong the first time, but I kind of wish I didn't do it 2 times. Okay, it'll wash out. It's not too bad, it's really light still. Cheeks, sorry. Ouch. I should have some lipstick on, I don't. In this drawer? I don't know. I just kind of started crazily like digging through it. There should have been. I don't see anything now. Nothing. Ouch. Ouch. Close it. Okay. Now that you've officially gone fucking crazy, let's see. What's the message between this Death and this Queen of Swords? Death advises from the old order. You may want to complete unfinished. Okay, just this same card came out again. There's a Queen of Swords that is regretting dying. There's a regret around death. There's a regret around death. Somebody made a bad decision. Somebody like killed something off within themselves. It's could be like, I don't know, like she's got long black hair in this card. Somebody could really regret like having cut their hair off. Right? It's like once you cut your hair off, it can't come back. You have to grow it back. So it's like there could be something about that. Somebody could be feeling regretful about like a cosmetic appearance, a cosmetic change they did to their body. Somebody could be regretting plastic surgery they have had done, or doing something to their hair, or doing something like that. It's like this. It's like the ship has set sail. I want to say. It's like no going back now. There could have been like a moral obligation to something. Like you felt morally obligated to like follow the honest or the truthful path in something, which caused some sort of regret or some sort of ending because you felt the need to be honest, or like you did, like there's something like morality kind of coming into play here. And so if you did end up like going into a new space, a new area, something new happened, the best thing that it's advising you to do is to remain confident. Especially when you're making further plans, trying to figure out what you're going to really do next. Even if you do start to feel comfortable, once you get to this new place, still trying to figure out what you're going to do next. And confidence. Like, what after this? Like, this can't be the pinnacle. This can't be the height. There's got to be other places to go, other, like, things you can soar to. It's a matter of figuring out what you want to do next. Should we shuffling more over the table? For better and for worse. Lilith in Aries. I'm wearing my heels again, sorry, I'm going to work. I just like to wear them because I'm working on like training my foot to be like less flat because I've got really flat feet. I'm training them. Bitch, what are you talking about? I'm just wearing them because that's what I wanted to put on. It's my uniform. I'm a dancer. I don't know what you want me to say. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Okay. What is this for better and for worse card? The Nine of Swords. You can see here in the Nine of Swords, it's like mental turmoil, mental conflict, things in your mind that are really stressing you out. Sadness, anxiety, regret, embarrassment, shame, humiliation. She has her hand like on her head could literally be talking about just like painful thoughts, tormenting thoughts like that your thoughts tormenting you or something like that. My hair's like kind of, oh, not this side, this side. I don't know. Just like you not being mentally kind with yourself. Even though you do have people in your life that would stand beside you regardless of your mental state, like people were there to support you, it's like, but you weren't there to support you. And that's what caused this regret or this remorse. It could have also been like a collective of people like fucking with you or something. I don't know. What's this next card? Confidence is your key to success. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. What does that mean? Am I getting anywhere with this? I'm feeling confused. We have the devil. And we have the hermit. You can see here she's sitting on she's sitting on the H, and I was talking about like receiving a new bar up. And if you look at the way that the capital H is like, it's literally like a rung on the ladder. And you can see that she's ready to go up. I'm ready to get to this next level. Waiting for these two elements to come together, trying to come up with a plan. I'm just looking over here at this Eight of Pentacles card. Let's get a clarifier for that because we don't have one yet. Can we get a clarifier for this Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands and the Empress, please? The Sun in Leo. We have Triumph. Fuck. Somebody's looking really closely at something. They're like assessing you, or like it's like you're looking really closely at something, like you're analyzing something. Something is in alignment. We have Triumph here. There could be like, somebody could have like slut shamed you or something like that with that Triumph card, because you can see all the naked men and she's just sitting there holding an apple. Like, yeah. People are going to judge you sometimes, especially if sometimes people can do that, especially girls. What is this Empress and this Queen of Wands? The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So there could be an energy here of like you praying that you're going to receive, that you're going to be perceived some specific way. Okay, let's get one more. You have the Six of Cups. Someone wants to like lift you up, raise you up royally. Somebody wants to put you above them. Somebody puts you on a pedestal, or somebody like loves the way that you look. So they put you on a pedestal. They're like, they claim they discovered you. They claim they found you. They claim they... Okay, they're in the water. And he's like holding her up on his shoulder. But she's not in the water at all. He's in the water. She's not in the water. Somebody's carrying your weight on their back. Somebody could be like paying your bills or paying your way or something like that. I don't really know what it means. The Sun and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very confident. He's very confident. There's not a doubt in his mind, in his success and his positivity. This person sees you and they don't doubt you for a second. This person sees you and they're like, okay, somebody's all in on you. Or you're going all in on someone. It's like you're putting all your chips in. You're taking the bet. It's like you have a guaranteed win. You have good luck because you're honest. You're the truth. This right here is a for sure win. Be around Scorpio season. You make someone smile. Once you get out of this feeling of like not feeling good enough. Notice here how she's wearing roses on her dress. So am I. It's Mars and Gemini. Somebody could be like leaving you in the past. That's good. Leaving you behind. Not taking you with them. Moving on to something that makes them more happy. Makes them feel more fulfilled. Someone else that makes them feel more fulfilled. You have practiced gratitude. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Somebody's moving on. Somebody doesn't care. Somebody's just like, whatever. Alright, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. What do you want me to say? I don't know. Nothing. Nothing to say. Who the fuck is out there slamming shit around? Think it through. New moon in Gemini. So there's some sort of like, you're coming to the end of reflecting something in Sagittarius. You're coming to the end of that. And you're moving into this new energy where you're going to be thinking something through on a more detailed level with the new moon in Gemini. You know, it's like you're going from the winter to the beach. It's like two different energies where it's like you're no longer going to be in the cold and in the snow, but you still need to be grateful for all the lessons you learned in the snow. But now you're moving to the beach and things are warm and things are different. Okay, let's get the last one. New ideas, new pictures, new art forms, new symbolism, right? These are all things of the past. All this has already happened. But what's going to happen next? What is going to happen next? The Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups in reverse. What can you tell me about this Three of Pentacles? Explain this. This is going to be the next thing that's going to happen is the Three of Pentacles. The High Priestess. And the Ace of Swords. The High Priestess advises you to trust your intuition, seek deeper knowledge, and connect with your divine feminine. It represents someone that is intuitive and beginning to open up to her spirituality. The Ace of Swords is a card of mental clarity, breakthrough, and new ideas that signify success and victory. And the Justice through the power of the truth and intellect. So kind of coming back here to those roads of remorse and regret, it's like you are letting the people that want to go, go. Letting them go. Like you don't have to be here. This High Priestess speaks of your subconscious mind. It also speaks of being very sensual and like mixing sensuality, sexuality with spirituality. It's like the difference, like the Empress can be somebody that's very fertile and abundant and in the world and can make a nice home, but the High Priestess is somebody that will like fuck your soul, right? That's somebody that will like, that will will bring something out of you through your sexuality, but also incorporating spirituality. It's like a tantric kind of experience. And if you don't know a lot about that, there could be a thirst for knowledge, or maybe even exploring more inward about like who you are, what you are, and why you're here. The moon fell on the ground. Okay. There's new communication, new intelligence, new breakthroughs, new ideas. The truth is powerful. And when you have the courage to speak the truth and, you know, give other people the mental clarity of knowing the truth, it can be extremely helpful for them. For pile 5, or the 5th part of the star, we have the muse living in my dreams. Sun in Pisces. Who's out there? What are they doing? Emotions are running high. Supermoon. There can be feelings here of like somebody being more beautiful than you, or like if like I don't know, say like what if like your partner like watches porn and like watch porn of girls that like don't look like you. That would piss me off. That would piss me off. Okay, so Mr. 8 of Pentacles, Empress, Queen of Wands. What are you feeling? A content state after waking from a peaceful dream. 9 of Swords, regret and remorse. What are you feeling? When someone is watching you do something you usually find easy to accomplish, but becomes difficult and awkward when being observed. About this Hermit and this new moon in Leo, confidence is your key to success. What you learn after mistakes have been made in hindsight, as well as when you ask questions about something you already know the answers to. What about this 6 of Cups and the new moon in the Sagittarius, the Gemini and the Sagittarius moon cards with the Sun and the Knight of Wands? How are they feeling? Ready for anything. Typical. What about this muse living in your dreams? We have the 3 of Pentacles and the Supermoon with the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. How are you feeling? To actually love, to love someone from your heart. Wanting to take your clothes off while dancing. And fabrication or lies you tell yourself in order to move on in your life literally means to life lie. A strong desire to wish to live a long life, and to live well. All right, that's your fucking reading. That was a long one. I don't know if we got anywhere with that, if that made any sense, but that's what it kind of came through. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think. If it didn't resonate with you or it didn't make sense to you, I understand. Kind of working through my own stuff. It might resonate for you. You know, we all kind of see things from our own perspective. We see things through our own lens, and we, you know, what sticks in our mind or what I even say is going to be completely different than what you might see or what you might, whatever. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.